That was an interesting day. It was July 4th. As soon as we got to that day, it started off with a fight to begin with. Then we got on the water and I think we had a drowning. Following that, we got a call about a prop strike in Devil's Cove, which for those of you who don't know who's Devil Cove's in Lake Travis, that's the popular party lake where everybody goes to have a good time, sometimes a little bit too much of a good time. That particular day, there happened to be 2 game warden boats patrolling in Devil's Cove when we heard a bunch of screaming and a call came out on a prop strike. We could look over and we actually identified the boat where the prop strike was.
The call came out about the prop cut while we were leaving, and so we turned around and went back in, met up with Parks and Wildlife. We saw that they were up in an area where they couldn't really maneuver. They had the guy hanging on the side of the boat. They were doing all they could to keep him from going under. And then we pulled the boat sideways and provided them with a backboard.
So we got him on the edge of the boat and got him in our boat. And at that time we could see he had major injury to his right shoulder and right pec chest area. Travis County, along with our other boat, started making a route out of Devil's Cove for us, running lights and sirens to get out of there as safely and fast as we could. And you got to remember, there's so many people in the water in Devil's Cove that you can't just, run as fast as you can. You got to use caution. Even though you got a injured individual in our boat, you still got to think about everybody else in the boat. So they did a great job clearing the way for us and getting us out there. And we went straight across from Devil's Cove to the marina.
It was actually right across the lake from where we were. We had just left another call. We're at the dock at one of the marinas there, and knew that there was a couple of game warden boats already in the cove, so we just kind of stood by and waited until they brought the patient out to us. Once they brought him out to the marina that we were at, we assisted in giving medical gear and equipment for them to be able to treat the injuries that the individual sustained.
This incident was probably one of the more serious I've seen on the lake. Just due to the nature of the injuries and the radio report that we were getting, and the fact that everybody got there so quick and we landed there quickly and just had a quick handoff. So I guess usually we would pick up from the ambulance rather than picking up directly from law enforcement. So it's good as a receiving medical team to get the treatments that have been done and the assessments that's been done, because it expedites the care process, and it's just a beautiful thing when professionals come together and help out their fellow human.
There's several days, weekends during the summer that we deal with the game wardens and work along with them hand in hand. They try to get out there as much as they can, but they have other areas that they've got to patrol and other areas that they've got to go and do work in. But whenever something happens on the lake, whether it's an EMS call, police call, whatever, everybody gets together and just does their job, does what we've all been trained to do, and do what we know to do is the right thing